been over a week since I made that promise of releasing Morrowind, and I failed. RPG month is over, and I've yet to release this video. So now I write in my diary to lament the fact that I failed. However, I wonder what my video would have looked like had I actually finished it.
Morrowind this week, everybody. What? That's all I've got. Straight to the Tyler or something. I got nothing else to do. Look, I know it's taken me a while to make this, but I've just been really busy, alright? No, hey.
Morrowind is the third game in the Elder Scrolls series that made Bethesda a bigger name for themselves in the RPG world. Give or take a few bumps. This game also brought the Elder Scrolls into fame.
Well, since this game did come out the same year as Wind Waker, one of my favorite Zelda games of all time, I have high hopes for this game. Okay, so the graphics are a bit dated.
I know this game came out more than a decade ago, but I never really played this game until after I have already played Oblivion and Skyrim, so you can probably already tell I'm spoiled by the way those games look and played. So your character is in a ship as a prisoner. I know, how shocking. And so you're released under the orders of Earl Septim VII, and you're gonna go see someone to join the Blades. The Blades are a secret group that is tasked to serve and protect the Emperor and the Empire. Well, you don't have to. By the time you finish making your character, you can freely walk around Morrowind as you please. Wanna kill someone? Go ahead. Wanna...
Okay, I already made that joke in my last video. I don't want to sound repetitive.
Anyways, your character creation in this game is a lot more limited than Daggerfall, as you can't change your character's starting stats the same way and you can't add advantages or disadvantages. But you can select whatever sign he or she is born under that gives you some additional bonuses. But most of them have to do with magic, that I've noticed. So if you're planning on just using melee, your best bet is to use the warrior sign. One thing that's weird is that the fact that in the beginning of the game, every character has dialogue that is voice acted, and when you're walking around, some people actually say stuff to you. But when you go to talk to them, there's no voice acting. Instead, it's the same as Arena and Daggerfall that uses text-based. You just get a bunch of text telling you a bunch of information, then you can ask for more information about certain places or quests that you're looking for. Again, it could be the fact that I've been spoiled by the later two games in the series, but at least the camera doesn't zoom up to their face where I can see their nose hair. And usually the whole point is to read the text and find out where you go, but I really didn't bother reading these texts of great importance. So you can either go to the man to join up with the Blades or go do some side quests. Knowing myself, I did some side quests. The world map in this game is considerably smaller than the previous two Elder Scrolls games. The first one had you exploring all of Tamriel, while the second one had you exploring most of High Rock and Hammerfell. Here, as you can guess from the title, you can only explore Morrowind, but as far as I know in the regular edition, you can only explore the island portion of the area, so the map isn't as grand, but unlike Daggerfall, fast traveling isn't as convenient. At least where I am, you can only fast travel using this guy knows what the hell this thing over here is, and you can only fast travel to certain points in Morrowind, and you have to pay for fast travel. So if you're trying to get to a specific area, chances are you'll have to walk all the way there. Not that it's a bad thing, especially since the map isn't as big. It does give you a reason why you have to walk everywhere instead of fast traveling to every place you need to go. Now the dungeons here are a lot smaller than the previous Elder Scrolls games. Their dungeons were a lot bigger but can get lost. The dungeons here are a lot smaller than the previous ones and more linear, but you won't get lost as easily. But you might still get lost. This is also the first and only Elder Scrolls games that actually has a mini-map and not a compass, but it still never tells you where to go. You still have to talk to people and find out where your next destination is. Look, it's a rat, an enemy. Let's go kill it. Okay, I know this game came out 12 years ago, but the attack animation is awkward. Whenever you're standing still, your character just swings the sword downwards. There's a slash and chop attack, but you have to move in order to do it.
I mean, come on. Can attacking like that really help you in the battle? What the hell is that doing in here?
Okay, my times of gaming has taught me how to fight. I know it. Now, let's see. Got it. That's how I'll fight him.
Whatever. Let's just get back to the game.
So yeah, the combat isn't as complex as Skyrim, but I'm sure for the time it was pretty cool, although using the shield is awkward. You don't press a button to use it, instead your character uses his or her shield automatically when being attacked. It's as if your character has a mind of its own. Or maybe the game designers were too lazy, either one wouldn't surprise me. They also added a new speechcraft system to increase how people like you, or not like you. You can either admire them, intimidate them, taunt them, or bribe them. And if you're able to speechcraft successfully, some shop owners will give you some discounts to items and you can sell your items for a bigger sum of money. And some people will just be more friendly to you. But I don't understand how the system works, so I never bother using it. I just keep pissing off people to the point where they won't even talk to me anymore. It doesn't help me. Especially doesn't help when the person that fast travels you to places gets mad enough they won't let you fast travel, so you have to walk everywhere. So unless you know how to use the system, don't try it. There are also quite a few weapon types. Yeah, there's still the long blade, short blade, and all of those, but there are a lot of varieties within the weapon type. Makes it feel more like there are more kinds of weapons than just long swords that look the same but are made by a different race.
Now, I could go into detail on more of this game, but much like my last video, I don't exactly have much time to actually show you more gameplay. Now, if you could get this game, I do recommend you play it. If you play the later two Elder Scrolls games, it's gonna take a little while to get used to how this game looks and plays. This game is currently $20 on the Steam, but if you can't find the jewel case version of this game, I do recommend you play it. It is fun, but just takes time to get used to it. God. Never learned.
Well, I can only imagine. So here I am, writing a diary. Although now that I think about it, a diary is usually a girl's thing.
Now that I think about it even more, there's a camera right in front of me that's on YouTube. Damn it!